long before the first temples kissed the skies. Before ships dared to sail beyond the horizon, there was Lanka, a land of emerald forests, golden cliffs, and rivers that sang as they ran to the sea. And in this kingdom lived a king unlike any other, Ravana. He wasn't a demon, as some stories claim. He was a scholar, a warrior, a master of arts and sciences that even the gods admired. With 10 heads representing his vast knowledge and 20 arms for creation and protection, Ravana ruled a kingdom that was the envy of the world, from the moment of his birth to the wise sage Vishrava and Queen Kakesi. It was clear he was destined for greatness. His father saw an intellect that could rival the heavens, while his mother whispered tales of courage, planting the seeds of a king who would shape Lanka's destiny. Ravana's youth was spent mastering the Vedas, the sciences, and the arts of war. He learned the secrets of healing, the power of music, and the strategies of kings. By the time he was a young man, he could command armies, composed hymns that made mountains tremble, and built flying machines that soared faster than the wind. Under his rule, Lanka flourished. Cities of gold and crystal rose from the cliffs, their towers catching the sunlight like molten fire. Carved stone roads connected the kingdom, and graceful bridges spanned the rivers. Ravana was a king who listened. Farmers, artisans, and scholars all thrived under his protection. Music filled the air, and libraries held scrolls of wisdom from every corner of the known world. His devotion to Lord Shiva was legendary. He composed the Shiva Tandavastatra, a hymn so powerful it echoed through the heavens. At night, he would play the Ravana Hatha, an instrument of his own invention, its music calming even the fiercest storms. It is said he possessed the Pushpaka Vima, a celestial chariot from which he would survey his kingdom, ensuring peace and justice reigned. Ravana was wise and fearless. He defeated enemies who threatened his land, but he did so with strategy, not senseless violence. When he expelled the god Kubera from Lanka, he used the vast treasury to enrich his people, not to hoard for himself. His brothers, Kumbhakarna and Vibhishana, were powerful allies. Kumbhakarna, the giant, was a loyal protector, while the wise Vibhishana offered counsel to keep Ravana grounded. But even a king so mighty had his flaws. Pride and ambition sometimes blinded him, planting the seeds of a future that was already written in the stars. Destiny, it is said, cannot be escaped. One day, a visitor arrived in Lanka. Sita, the radiant wife of Rama. Legends differ, but in many Sri Lankan tallies, Ravana's actions were not born of malice, but of cosmic design. The gods, fearing his growing power, wove a fate that would challenge even this mighty king. Sita was brought to Lanka, and though Ravana treated her with the respect due to a queen, the stage was set for war. He called upon his armies, his scholars, and his flying chariots. The earth shook as Rama gathered his allies to challenge the king of Lanka. The battle was like no other. Ravana fought with the fury of a storm and the precision of a scholar. Each of his 10 heads conceived strategies. Each of his 20 arms wielded weapons of unimaginable power. He rode the skies in his chariot, unleashing storms of arrows and fire. Yet, despite his might, destiny turned its wheel. Rama's forces, guided by Hanuman and the Vinata army, breached the walls of Lanka. In the end, Ravana fell not through weakness, but because the universe demanded balance. The king, who had mastered the secrets of the stars, bowed before fate itself. Ibanin de Frith he remain a figure of awe and legend. But here, the story takes a different turn. The gods could not destroy him. The golden king of Lanka defied death itself. When his empire fell, he did not perish, he slept, deep within the heart of the mountains. Beneath the silver mist of Ella and the eternal thunder of Ravana Falls, he rests still, in hidden chambers of crystal and gold, where moonlight never fades. The king lies beside his celestial chariot, his body preserved by ancient power, untouched by the decay of ages. There, he dreams, not of conquest, but of destiny. He waits for the call of Lanka, for the day her need will awaken him once more. And the people remember. On quiet nights, When the wind sighs through the highlands, they hear the ghostly music of the Ravana its melody drifting through forests and valleys like a whisper from the past. Some swear the Golden King still walks among them, veiled in mortal form, guarding his beloved land in silence. Prophecy endures, burning in the hearts of the faithful. When Lanka is shrouded in sorrow, when her people tremble before despair, the mountains will shake, and the heavens will roar. From the heart of stone and fire, the sleeping king shall rise. Cloaked in light, crowned in flame, Ravana, the Lion of Lanka, will awaken to restore wisdom, honor, and the golden glory of ages past. Even now, when the sun sinks behind Adam's Peak and the rivers gleam like molten gold, the people pause to listen. They feel the heartbeat of the Ursta, the pulse of the ancient king beneath their feet, the echo of his song in the wind, and the quiet promise that Ravenna has never left them. The mountains whisper his name. The forests breathe his legend. The waterfalls roar his memory. And through centuries of silence, Lanka waits faithful, unyielding, eternal for the day the sleeping king will awaken, and the golden age of Lanka will return. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into a different side of the legend. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the myths and histories that shape our world. See you next time.